Hello everyone, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire, the VGA remake, the Thief Path. That's a bit of a mouthful there, but anyway, I've spent the last time, or the time since the last chapter, lockpicking my way around the back alleys of Shapir, and the end result... Lockpick is currently at 165, Intelligence is 167, Agility is 182, Vitality is 145. Luck still has not gone up at all, oddly enough. And you know, my stamina is currently at 42. I just rested a bit. And I actually want draining my water skin using the vigor and health pills. I've currently got 10 of each left. But I decided to stop because we do have things to do tonight. And I'm currently on the street between the Fountain Plaza and the Gate Plaza. And it is now sunset approaching, which means we can go and watch Shema's performance. Great. And now we will sit down and enjoy the best pixelated furry dancing porn that 1991 had to offer. Well, I joke a little bit, but I can't help but wonder if some furries did get awakened by this. And the music did not quite line up with the dance. I'm not sure why, but you applaud loud and hard, or long and hard, for your friend Shema's dancing prowess. Anyway, we can go ahead and step out having seen the performance. And step back, and I think we can get a meal and talk to Shema about her dance now. Yep. I prepared a meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for this night's meal. May it bring you pleasure. And we can, of course, since she just gave a great performance. Thank you, these are most beautiful. And that's all the flowers I have in inventory. And not much else, you know, nothing new to say. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. After a meal like that, you feel it'll be a struggle to even make it to bed. But what the hey, you're a hero, you can do it. Sadly, we are not going to bed anytime soon. Aside from your water, you would have nothing to drink. You would no doubt receive more tea with a meal. Alright, so. But somehow that, all that gifting just get booster or honor to 63. Our communication is 119, and vitality is 148. If you are interested, and I think you will be, I do have a job for you. If you find yourself walking the streets at around noon of this night, perhaps you should stroll down a certain street I could mention and check out the lock on a certain door. Most of the family will be staying out very late tonight, and at that house is a silver tea service for which I have a great fondness. If you happen to be in the neighborhood, you might pick it up for me. Are you interested in this little job? Yes. At the noon of this night, you will take Shakidab to run our Tark. Then you will run into the alley. The first house on your right will be locked but unbarred. You will find things of interest there, but know that there are those who sleep in the next room. Be wary, and if you are very good, we will both share your profits. Yeah, noon of this night, of course, meaning the middle of the night. So we have a bit of time to kill before then. So do a little bit of pick-locking practice here until we're tired. And sunset's still approaching. Wow. $169 on lockpick now. Nice. And it being night, it is now, or the night's still young at this point. Yeah, it will actually be easier to get to where we need to go from the gate plaza. But I'm going to go to the fountain plaza since we might trigger a Easter egg walking down the crossroads. We still get to see Harpo, for instance. And I don't think he'll show up at night, but we'll see. At the very least, this is a good way to build our stealth up a bit. Sneak, 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 sneak. And another new addition in the VGA game is that there are some shops in the alleyways here. You can't buy anything from them, for the most part, but nice to see the streets expanded a bit so it isn't just blank brown walls, which is what they were before. And just keep going until we find a pathway north. Rich Street. And yep, that'll be the one there on the right. We'll go and get a little bit more lockpicking practice in until it's late night. Yeah, night's still young. Let's see, 170, stealth 122, vitality 150, almost got agility and intelligence maxed out. I think maybe we'll be in a position to rest now. Alright, it is the middle of the night. At the appointed time in the appointed place. So let's go ahead and save here just to be safe. And see what we can find. Now we'll note the sea surface is made of silver and looks very valuable. Now this is of course what we came for, but we're not going to be content with just that. But let's see if we can push our luck a bit, shall we? The doors open slowly. The hinges make a loud squeaking sound. Fortunately, nobody seems to have heard it. You close the wardrobe doors, so you should really oil those hinges. Hint, hint, hint. You oil the rusty hinges, hopefully they won't creak anymore. And we look inside the wardrobe. There's something hidden in the bottom corner of the wardrobe. You find an emerald-studded silver bowl and stash it away. Find nothing else of value inside the wardrobe. The tabletop prosperities perched in proximity appear pricey to the perspective eye. However, perspective purloiners primary AP can pinpoint phony products. So nothing like that. The pots on the shelf are pretty, but pretty worthless. Shallow cove on the wall is empty. Drapes cover a doorway which undoubtedly leads to the old man's bedchamber. The tablecloth is almost the same color as your clothes. You find a trapdoor concealed below this carpet. You hear the sound of someone singing something about a whirling dervish and the sound of a lock key trying to find a lock. Is that you, Kareem? Yes, father. Lucky for you, Cream was a little too inebriated to see you. Better not press your luck. Next time, find a good place to hide. You open the trapdoor and discover a heavily locked chest concealed beneath the floorboards. You hear a voice outside. Now is it this door? Yeah, we're not going to press our luck. I think I passed this alleyway, but was I coming or going? Put the rug back. And we will hide behind the table, which is very, very much like our clothes. What was your father told me? If the key around my neck opens the lock, this must be my house. You hear a key turning in the lock. Is that you, Abdul? I think so, father. Yes, Kareem, Abdul, and the last son will, of course, be named Jabbar. It's a good thing you're lucky because you sure pick lousy places to hide. Well, we will in fact have one good place to hide, and it's already prepared. The chest lock yields to your lockpicking skill, and the lid swings open. You see some dinars within. You find 60 dinars, which you quickly put away. You hear two men out talking outside the door. Wasn't that fun today? Isn't often you get to torture a thief. If you ask me, criminals have too many rights these days. Boy, yeah, can't wait till tomorrow when we get to cut off his other hand. Yeah, we can in fact rush this, but there's no point. We are instead going to hide in the cabinet and wait for... Yeah, then you'll have no rights left. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. See you tomorrow, jabby old buddy. Right, ho, ho, ho. Backslap. Oh, rat dung, you made me go drop my keys. Where'd they go? Here they are. See you tomorrow, body. You hear a key turning in the lock. I've returned from the late watch, father. Your senses tell you it might be safe to come out now. Alright. Because, in fact, there is one more thing we can take from here. But before we can find it, we have to take the gold out. Upon looking closer, there's something strange about the chest. Searching further, you find a false bottom in the chest. Beneath it is a silver dagger, which you stash away. So we close the chest, put the rug back, and sneak our way out of here. Now you'll note, we did take an honor hit for doing this, but our stealth has gone up, our vitality has gone up. And Dinazad is still open for business. Rumor has it a thief broke into the metalworker's house this night. There will be extra guards patrolling the streets. Tomorrow will be a good time to sleep in. By the way, did you happen to pick up that little item I mentioned from before? As a matter of fact... Dinazard gives you a disapproving look. You drive a hard bargain. I can pay you an additional dinar, but no more. Yeah, you know, let's make it 12. That's as far as I'll go, hero. Okay, 11 it is. She takes the teapot and hands you the money. The bowl is worth 40 dinars. I would only give you 20 dinars for it, but I'll pay you 21 because I like you. Yeah, she likes me enough for 22. Alright, and just like that, we're back up to 104 golden dinars and 48 brass centimes. You have in your possession a beautifully crafted dagger which made of pure silver, which was once the property of Jabbar bin Mamar. I think we will go ahead and keep this because, well, having a fancy dagger could be useful. And yep, it is late enough that the inn is closed. But I think we'll go ahead and wait until after the guard is passed so I can show off a bit. A bit pointless, but gotta keep those skills up. And with that, we'll go ahead and sleep until morning. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep sneaking everywhere because nobody comments on it. Now, day 3, there won't be any major attractions for us. It's a good day to try and focus on fighting with Ahura and getting your combat skills buffed up. Because it's going to be another day or two before the quests start kicking in. But there is one fun thing that we'll be able to do later this evening, which Shema will mention as we're on our way out. The poet Omar will thrill all who hear with his words of song after the setting of the sun in our own inn. I think we'll go ahead and buy a few more flowers. Because I do feel the need to make a few donations to boost my honor. Speaking of which, yeah, I forget how many centimes you drop in there each time you do that, but it's a generous amount. And yep, here's the first beggar. Sin time for the poor, Effendi, sin time for the poor. Many greetings, Effendi. It's a beautiful day, is it not? We are indeed fortunate that such days have no monetary value placed upon them and can be enjoyed by all. And I'll go ahead and give him 10 centimes. Thank you, Effendi. You shame me with your kindness. ahead and ask name. My name, Effendi, is Shnahad, which means beggar. I live on the generosity of all men and remind them what it is to be poor. Money is very important to those who have little, Effendi. Could you, who are wealthy beyond belief, share some with someone who is poor? The heavens will praise your name for it. It has been said that the Sultan, praise his name, is even now searching for a paladin, Effendi. Paladin. The paladin is a mighty hero who only appears where he is needed, so the wise men say. The Sultan, may he live forever, is a great man and a father to us all. He knows all that goes on in our land. Let's see here. This is my home, Effendi. The palace is the home of our Sultan, Harun al-Rashid. May his sons be many. The Sultan, may he live forever, Omar. The poet shares his wisdom and art with all, and may heaven reward him for his kindness. Some words are worth more than food. The house of the astrologer is at the end of the Tariq of stars. The money changer is at the end of Dinar Tariq, Effendi. Ah, truly you belong there, for there is a place for heroes. It is to the west of the plaza of the fountain. The fountain is into our universe, Effendi, shared by all, the rich and poor. Without it we are nothing. Those of the inner generous on belief, or they share what food they have left from the day with me. Yeah, that sounds like Shema and Shamin. I've heard that everyone is poor in Razir. Yeah, this is why it does behoove us to check the plaza every day in the remake, because they do... Well, even in the original game, you'd see the beggar out on some days, and you'll occasionally find Omar the poet performing in the street. So it does behoove you to explore and go around, but I think there's not much this day, although intelligence and agility, stealth, and our honor got improved by that bit of generosity, so, you know, good for us. I'll go ahead and head to the plaza. Got Simba out here with Rakesh today. Good day, most pleasant one for those such as myself who like the heat, although most humans might find it hot. Simba here is more like a lion. He is having a wonderful time. Kick Simba. No. Just no. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, wisely took away the option after I hit save to try it. Oh, now I have it again. Don't kick the baby. Watch it, buddy. I'm not getting hazardous duty pay on this gig, so don't mess with me. They don't pay me up to below like with you. Jeez! And did that... That did not affect my honor, weirdly enough. Well, even so. It's good sometimes to have Simba with Rakesh. Hard to feel like a strong warrior when feeding baby. Maybe you and I do some practice with weapons today. And it does strike me like a fine idea, but I don't know if you want to watch me sparring with Ahura a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and close this chapter out here. And next time, after I've burned through some healing potions and done a bit of training, we'll see where I stand on my combat skills after a day of focusing on them. We'll see you next time.